So her view of the world was shaped by this invasion. And her sister was like taken to be married early so she doesn't have to work as a prostitute, essentially. And her that fear that's so ingrained in her mind shaped how she raised my parents,
Mhm.
my dad and his siblings, which is giving me a lot more empathy for how my dad sees the world as well.
And isn't that what it's about? I mean, like, I feel like the minute that you learn about someone's past, you suddenly empathize with them because you're like, "Oh, you're a terrible person." And it's like, actually, like, I mean, I'm not denying that. I might be a terrible person, but, like, also, these are the things that shaped all that. I remember, I was to go back to my father, like, I was pretty anti my father for a long time, and then I was like, "Oh, well, like, my mother one day told you she wasn't in love with you anymore, and, like, you had to, like, rebuild your life and, like, leave this whole thing," and you're like, "Oh, well, 12-year-old me never would have been able to see that, but 30-year-old me certainly has a whole lot more context for, like, also who's probably autistic and like these are all things that you learn in time and as like but you can't it's really hard to go back and it's really hard to go back and like recalibrate your whole existence with someone because of new data.
It is hard. And I think with death, it makes us think a lot about like now I look at my father who's 62 and I'm like, he's not gonna be here forever. And I think a lot about like the kind of things I want to do with him and the ones that maybe I missed out on because I was so busy trying to build a business and all that stuff. But it's not always so easy, right? Because he also comes with a whole set of assumptions about the world of what he can't stop being a father to me,
Right.
right? He's